Hi there, we are now officially in the new financial year, so welcome to the new FY. So this month's a bit of an interesting update. As you know that the last 6 months, every update has been pretty much the same in terms of the markets ever climbing and strength and growth and growth and growth. So the question I'm going to ask, which a lot of you ask, is that based on the activity level that we've seen as a business in June, the last month, is the market changing? So what we found is, as discussed, since January, the market has been going up and we've been getting anywhere between 30, 40, 50 groups through our open home. The one pattern that we've started to find is that just in the last 3 weeks itself, that the number of inquiry that we're getting as well as the number of people that are showing at our open home have actually significantly dropped. Don't get me wrong, market's still strong, prices is still incredible. We're still getting a lot of people through compared to pre the COVID boom. But the difference is that we might now be getting anywhere between 15 to 25 groups through any new hot property compared to 40 up to 50 groups through, and we're getting significantly less offer. The question is, you ask why? So that's the same thing we're trying to figure out. We started chatting to buyers over the last few weeks and trying to find out what are people's train of thought. To be very honest, the first thing that we found out, the main reason is that buyers are sick of it. And what I mean by that is there are so many buyers out there that have given up their Saturday looking for month and pretty much going into property, making offer, everything is a multiple offer, and they're missing out. So what we find that a lot of buyers have been doing that for such an extended period of time that they've come to the point where, you know what, this is just all too difficult. I'm gonna give up, wait for the market to slow down, activity slow down before I come back. So pretty much that's what we're finding from the buyer sentiment at the moment. But the one thing that I want to reassure you to, you guys that are sellers out there, is that the market have not dropped. Prices have stayed strong. In fact, prices are still moving up. It's just basically the number of activity level that may have dropped slightly as well. And if you're a buyer out there, honestly, could be a good time for you guys to I know it's been tough. I know you've been missing out, but it could be a good time to come back into open homes to buy your property and not give up. And what we're finding as well at the same time is that probably up to the last 6 months, prices, most houses that we have sold, not including units and townhouse, I just wanted to say, have literally been 99% of them have been selling at the first open home. What we found is a certain percentage of properties that we're now listing are taking 2 to 3 weeks to sell. And obviously that's a bit of a change in the market, which I wanted to discuss. And if you ask the reason why, so it is definitely not about the price that buyers are offering in terms of the price being lower than what it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. The price are the same. In fact, the price is still strong, as I mentioned, but what we're finding is that there are homeowners now or vendors out there that are starting to have expectation that is far beyond the market. Let me remind you, in the last 6 months, just looking from a local point of view, the market have grown between 10, 15, 20% in some areas, including like, Aspley, Fitzgibbon, where we have seen just incredible growth. But at the end of the day, you know what, everything comes down to perspective and expectation. So what we're finding is that for the last 6 months, it's constantly been a seller's expectation here, buyers are willing to pay here. So the transaction is great, everyone's winning and it keeps chasing up. But what we're finding at the moment is that the seller's expectation, the buyer's expectation what buyers are prepared to pay has been so high that they are stopping here. And now seller's expectation have gone beyond that, which has created what we call the gap. And obviously the gap means that, the market might slow down before we put deals together, because obviously owners are wanting more, sellers, buyers are willing to pay less. So we're trying to close that gap. But saying that, if you are planning on selling in this market, just remember the biggest advice that I can give to you is if you have a realistic expectation, you will still sell at the price that is higher than it's ever been before. But if you have an unrealistic expectation, an expectation that is well past the big rise that we have in the market, it doesn't matter how hot the market is, it will not get you the result that you're looking for as well. So in fact, having a realistic expectation is gonna probably get you a final end result. And look, honestly, I just have to say the figures has been incredible with what's been going on. To give you a bit of an idea, so we're comparing apples to apples. For example, a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double lockup garage, 20-plus-year-old, low-set brick home of 450 square meter in Fitzgibbon in early 2019 would have probably sold for around 500,000. In today's market, probably around 665,000. So you're talking, that's a massive 165,000 dollars increase. Aspley, we've recently sold a property in Aspley that's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom straight on Ledbury Street for $765,000. Probably 18 months ago, the same property would be no more than high 500,000 as well. So basically, this is what the market is happening. If you have any other question or any specific topic that you'd like to chat about, or basically want to understand the market, understand the market more, or if you own a home or investment or any property within the north side of Brisbane that you simply would like to know what the value is, pick up the phone, send us an email. We're always here to help. Thank you for taking the time to listening to our July update.